Hello class, I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. I'm going to discuss the inquiry project in this video and why it's important and the steps that I want you to follow and just the whole overall layout of the project. So we discussed what an inquiry project is during class, but I wanted to touch up on it again and why it's important. Critical inquiry creates spaces where people of all ages can grow, raise questions, and make a difference in their own lives and the lives of others. For our project, we discussed several issues within our community that we wanted to address. After the class discussion, we decided to focus on why is unhealthy food cheap and available and healthy food is expensive and unavailable. Throughout this experience, you will have the opportunity to learn, formulate questions and possible solutions, gather information, and then present what you've learned. First, to begin this project, we need to brainstorm some questions. You are required to write down the questions you think of and compare them with your group. I've assigned 7 groups of 3. By working together, you can compare your thoughts, discoveries, data, and create the final presentation, which I will talk more about at the end of this video. I want you to think about questions and potential answers. Why does this matter? Who cares? We can provide more healthy options by doing blank. Second, you need to gather information about these questions. So this is a math class, so of course, I have to include some math. You're going to need to document data, such as the average cost of a candy bar versus the average cost of an apple. I want you to find the mean, median, mode, and range. And I want you to write down how you came to the answer. It has to be very detailed. I want to be able to follow it as if I've never done it before. Next, you're going to create a pie chart of the students who prefer healthy food versus junk food if they were to be the same price. I'm going to give you guys the time to go around and ask your fellow classmates their answer. And you also will be in charge of finding the percentages for, X amount of the class would pick healthy food versus X amount of the class would pick unhealthy food. For the last piece of information, you are going to track the average amount of money your group spends on homemade healthy lunches or snacks versus unhealthy school lunches or snacks. This will be done by documenting how much money each individual spends, adding it up, and then finding the average. I want you to display your information that you find through a bar graph. If anyone is unclear about any of the directions, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. After everything is completed, you will create a presentation. You can choose to use Google Slides, Prezi, PowerPoint, whatever your group decides to make. Each group is going to present their presentation to the school board. I know this sounds possibly intimidating or scary, but I want you to know that you guys can make a difference. You are, asking important questions, you're gathering information, you're presenting it through graphs and, the numbers, the pie charts. So you guys have an opportunity to make a huge difference in this school, and it may even possibly cause a ripple effect to the other schools within our district. As we all know, that the school board is deciding on whether or not they want to change up the menu, add some more healthy items, or keep it the way it is, change up the items in the vending machines. You guys have an opportunity to make a change. Now, after you present to the school board, you will be responsible for your own individual reflection. Now, I'm not going to ask you to write, a 5-page paper after all this work, anything crazy, but I do want you to make a thoughtful summary of what you've learned, how you learned, why engaging in critical inquiry is important, just how you felt the overall process was. And if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to send me an email. And these are my references. Bye guys, have a great night.